Are you struggling to create a hierarchical menu in Contentful? You're not alone. Many users face challenges when trying to model relationships between parent and child items. Today, we will explore how to effectively set up a navigation structure using Contentful. I completely understand how frustrating it can be when you want to create a clean and organized menu, but the tools just don't seem to cooperate. You're not the only one who has felt this way. This is a common issue for many developers working with Contentful. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user asked, "How can I model reverse relationships in Contentful without duplicating work?" They want to create a menu structure with parent and child items, but they are struggling to render child items without making multiple API calls. Sound familiar? Let's tackle this together. So what's the challenge here? Contentful allows you to create links between objects, but without a clear way to define reverse relationships, it can lead to redundancy and errors. Understanding how to navigate this limitation is key to building an efficient menu. And stick around. I have a valuable tip at the end that will help you streamline your Contentful setup and avoid common pitfalls. To begin addressing the user's question, we need to create a content model in Contentful that allows for hierarchical relationships. The user should start by defining a content type for the menu items. Next, the user should create a content type for submenu items. This will allow for a clear structure where each submenu can reference its parent menu item. Now the user can create instances of these content types. They should create a few menu items and submenu items, linking them appropriately to establish the hierarchy. To render the menu structure, the user should query the Contentful API. They can fetch the menu items and their linked submenu items in a single API call to minimize the number of requests. Finally, the user can implement the rendering logic in their application. They should loop through the fetched menu items and display the submenu items accordingly, ensuring the hierarchy is maintained. Fun fact, did you know that the first website ever created is still online? It was launched in 1991 and is a simple page about the World Wide Web. Just like that website, your menu can be simple yet effective. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user shares their solution to the hierarchical menu issue. They created a page model with a reference link called Parent Page. Their middleware makes a single call to Contentful to retrieve all pages and builds a site tree model in memory. From this in-memory model, they develop methods to easily retrieve child pages and generate URL slugs, simplifying the navigation structure. That's all on that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative approach suggested by a user is to utilize the includes feature in Contentful. They recommend fetching the deepest child item and setting the includes parameter to a maximum value of 10. This way, Contentful's API will return all referenced content in a single API call, simplifying the process. For more details on using includes, you can visit the Contentful documentation linked in the description. Here's the tip I promised. Regularly review your content model and relationships in Contentful. This practice can save you time and headaches in the long run. And there you have it. You now have the tools to create a hierarchical menu in Contentful without doubling your work. Remember, a well-structured content model is essential for efficient navigation. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.